The types of people on winter break. Video by Cheats. Man, I feel like everybody on winter break just wants to chill, relax. You know what I'm saying? We just came off of you know what I'm saying, a hard run, finished up school. You feel me? Everybody just wants to relax. So, but let's see.
Winter break is right around the corner and everyone's already acting different. People are either trying to get out of town, staying inside because it's freezing, or pretending they're about to get their life together when January hits. Some are hyped, some are stressed, and some are bored out of their minds. It's the same every December.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, I'm bored right now, to be honest with you. Like, I'm bored. So, if y'all know anything fun for me to do, let me know, because I'm actually bored right now. But
And you already know exactly who fits into what category. So today we're talking about the types of people on winter break. Starting things off, we have the Florida migrator. Every winter break, someone you know pulls the same stunt. They ditch the cold and show up in Florida before anyone even asks what their plans are. Everyone else is freezing, scraping windshields and wearing 3 layers, and then out of nowhere you open Instagram and this person is standing on a beach in the middle of December, sunglasses on, palm trees behind them, acting like they relocated permanently. Once they're down there, their whole personality shifts. Suddenly, every single thing becomes story-worthy. The weather, the food, the hotel pool, the fact that the sun stays out past 4:30. They post everything because it's their one chance all year to pretend they live in a warmer climate. And the second they get back home, they won't stop talking about it. Like, they describe the trip like they just returned from some life-changing expedition. Dude, it was so bright down there. I forgot what warmth feels like. You don't get sunsets like that here. You'd think they spent a month backpacking, not 5 days in Clearwater. And without fail, they come back with a tan and make sure everybody notices. They roll up their sleeves, point it out in every conversation, and wait for someone to say, "Yo, you got darker." They've
that's crazy.
been home for 5 fucking minutes and already need the attention. The Florida migrator is living a completely different winter break than everyone else, and they love reminding you of it. Next up, we have the guy who does absolutely nothing. Every friend group has at least one person who treats winter break like it's a full shutdown.
Is that me? Nah, not usually at least. This break, it might be me. I ain't gonna lie, but we'll see. I'm trying to stay productive, but I ain't gonna lie, it is hard. I mean, gang, I've already went on a generational run. You feel me? That's probably my new term now. But yeah, I just came off of a generational run. I think I deserve a little bit of downtime. You feel me? But yeah, I'm gonna try to stay productive. But I ain't gonna lie, things aren't looking too good. Yeah, I'm starting to look like that friend though.
Period. Everyone else is making plans, talking about trips, trying new routines, or at least pretending they might be productive, and this guy does none of it. His entire break takes routines, or at least
Fun fact for all my One Piece watchers out there, this guy right here is the guy that Oda based Sanji off of. So, yeah, just a fun fact. I don't know his name, so if y'all know his name, you can look it up or whatever the case may be. You can double check if you don't believe me. But yeah, it's the guy Oda based Sanji off of. Pretty cool.
pretending they might be productive, and this guy does none of it. His entire break takes place inside the same 5 square feet of his room. He wakes up whenever his body decides to, he stares at his phone, he eats whatever's closest to him, and then he goes right back to doing nothing. No shame, no guilt, no rush to change anything. You ask what he's been up to, and he just gives the same answer every single time. Ready? Just chilling. That's it. That's his whole arc. No stories, no updates, no drama. Nothing actually happened to him. He's not even, like, depressed or burnt out. He's just genuinely content doing the bare minimum for 2 weeks straight. He doesn't think about goals or school or the new year or anything beyond what he's gonna eat next. Winter break is the one time he allows himself to exist with zero expectations. And the funniest part is how quickly he loses all sense of time. Ask him what day it is and he'll be completely wrong. He hasn't gone outside in 4 days.
Man, this place smells.
like shit. His sleep schedule is a random number generator. He has no idea what the weather is, what his friends are doing, or what's happening in the world. When break ends and everyone talks about what they did or where they went, he has nothing to add, and he is perfectly fine with that. His winter break experience was simply doing nothing, and honestly, he probably enjoyed it more than anybody else. Next up, we have a person similar to the one who never leaves their room, but this one just spends all their time gaming. This person's similar to the Florida migrator, but instead of moving to Florida, they move to their desk for the next few weeks. These people live at their setup like it's a second home. This motherfucker basically signed a lease with his PC. The season could throw anything at him. Snow, blizzards, ice, power flicker. PC. Season could throw anything at him. Snow, blizzards, ice, power flickers. He'll still be at his desk, headset on, locked.
Hey, the gamers gonna game, bro. They gonna game regardless.
In. You don't see him in person for the entire break. If he shows any sign of life, it's through Discord pings or a screenshot of a scoreboard he's proud of. His presence in the group chat becomes strictly gaming related. You know, he'll just write on, ? Anyone hopping on? Lobby's open. He runs a completely different clock than everyone else. He might wake up at 4 p.m., play until the sun rises, grab something to eat, and jump right back on. His room tells the whole story too. Blinds closed, LEDs on, snack wrappers multiplying, a hoodie tossed somewhere in the background that he wore for a week straight. If you walked in, you'd swear he was running a 24/7 live stream nobody knew about. He is fully Asmongold maxing. Occasionally, he'll claim that he's taken a break from gaming, but then he'll queue up for another match 30 seconds later. And when school or work finally starts back up, he acts shocked that winter break flew by so fast. Which is hilarious because he spent the entire time in the same seat, talking to the same 5 people in the same server. So the winter gamer doesn't just stay inside, he retires from the outdoors fully until January forces him to rejoin society. Alright, next up we've got the new year, new me guy. Every winter break, someone in your friend group decides they're turning their entire life around on January 1st. It always starts the same way. It's a random message in the group chat about like resetting or a picture of some new workout clothes that he hasn't even taken.
I think the new year is a great time to, you feel me, to really motivate yourself to be a better, more productive person. And if you have to do that every year, that's just what you got to do. But of course, you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. But they do say it takes 28 days to form a habit, right? Isn't that what they say? So if you can really just stick out those the first month of the new year, all those things that you were doing productively within that month, I mean, I guess they're going to stick with you. So we'll see.
The tags off yet, he suddenly becomes obsessed with planning. He'll tell you about his new routine and how he's gonna wake up early, eat clean, hit the gym every day, quit whatever bad habits he has, fix his sleep schedule, and basically become a different person before next semester even starts. He talks about all the transformation and, you know, how it's already guaranteed. He just needs the calendar to catch up. He spends more time preparing for the glow up than actually doing anything. He watches gym videos, saves motivational TikToks, makes lists, schedules, reminders, playlists, screensavers, anything except the actual work. December becomes one long warm-up lap for a race that he's not even, entered into. Then January hits and reality sets in fast. The early mornings don't last. The clean eating becomes, I'll restart tomorrow. Within a week, he's back to whatever he was doing before winter break had even started. If and whenever somebody asks how the resolution is going, he'll blame something new every time, like the weather, the holidays, the fact that he started off too hard and now he needs to chill out a bit. There's always a reason, and there's always a next attempt. And the funniest part is he will do the exact same thing next year, right on schedule. Next up, we've got the seasonal snow shoveling hustler. Every winter break, someone decides they're gonna turn snow into a business. The second it starts falling, they're out there with gloves, a shovel, and the confidence of someone who thinks they're about to make life-changing money. They knock out their own driveway and then immediately start hating the neighbors. $10 here, $20 there, whatever anyone will give them. They go house to house, completely soaked, face red, hands shaking, telling themselves it's easy money, nothing about it is easy. Half the time, the snow keeps coming down while they're still working, so by the time they finish a driveway, it needs to be done again. But they're already committed, so they just keep going. By the end of the day, it looks like they just lost a fight with the weather. They always come home exhausted. They drop the shovel in the garage, peel off 3 layers of clothes, stomp into the house dripping wet, and proudly announce how much they made. And it's never as much as they thought it would be. Something like $60 for 6 hours of work, and they still call it a win. And they swear they're gonna keep doing it the whole break. They talk about scaling it, maybe getting a sled or a snowblower, maybe making a list of clients, but the next time snowfall comes, suddenly it's, maybe tomorrow. Every winter break has one person who decides they're gonna get rich shoveling snow and ends up being completely humbled by nature instead. Next up, we have the seasonally depressed person. Every winter break, someone gets hit hard by the mix of cold weather, short days, and being stuck inside too much. It doesn't matter if they're usually outgoing, chill, loud, quiet. Winter drags everyone the same way, and this person feels it first. They start sleeping way more than usual. Not on purpose, just because darkness knocks out whatever energy they had. You'll text them something simple and they'll respond hours later with a, "My bad, I fell asleep," even if it's in the middle of the afternoon. Once the sun goes down early, their day is basically over. Doesn't matter if it's 4:30 or 9 p.m. Darkness hits and their motivation drops straight to zero. You look at the window.
It is hard to stay motivated when the sunlight, you feel me, be gone. But you gotta but you gotta keep yourself together for real though. You gotta keep on going, um keep on pushing forward. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. But yeah, it is I feel that. I feel a lot of these, to be honest with you. I feel a lot of these, the snow shoveling, you feel me? Those guys, honestly, they probably would be better off if they weren't like not shoveling snow, because it's like you said, like the weather is going to humble you. You feel me? Like I know, like, but that motivation will probably. I mean, I guess they just see an opportunity and they're like, let me take advantage of this opportunity. But gang, that's hard, bro. It's hard. It sounds good in your head, but you might be able to pull it off, but chances are pretty slim. But yeah, so they'll probably be better off using that motivation for something else more lucrative. Yeah, man. But honestly, a lot of these just center around just laziness and depression and slothfulness. Not necessarily laziness, but like just slothfulness and stuff like that. And that's common. I think the biggest thing is just to not let that to become you as a person. Like, don't let that to become just your state of being. You feel me? Whatever it is you're doing lazily, like maybe you're not working as hard as you usually would be, or you're not being as productive as you usually would be. Whatever the case may be, I think that's fine. It's not the best, but it's like is normal. As long as you don't let that to just become who you are, I think you'll be fine. Just like try to incorporate some trying to incorporate some like level of discipline, some level of productivity, into your everyday. You know what I'm saying? Start off with small tasks. Just get small things done. Like today, I went out to shopping or whatever. I didn't buy nothing. I just went with my sister or whatever, and we was just like in the store or whatever. I wasn't even doing nothing, but I was like, you know what, let me get out the house. But like I said, I did just come off a generational run, so none of this applies to me. You feel me? I earned my break. You know what I'm saying? I earned my right to be lazy. So it's y'all that need to get together, get off your butts. Me, I'm straight. You feel me? So don't even think as if I'm even referring to myself in none of this. I am cool. You feel me? Y'all the ones who need to get off your butt. Stop sleeping all day. Stop being on the game all day. You know what I'm saying? Stop doing all of that because, you know what I'm saying, you guys are lazy. You feel me? You need to get your lives together. Life is just passing you by. You guys want to sleep the whole day. You want to fucking eat Cheerios or whatever. Like, get fat. Like, no, bro. Like, y'all need to get it together. For real, bro. You need to get it together. Get yourself together. You feel me? Get it together. Tighten up, bro.
and you see it's pitch black and you instantly cancel any chance of leaving the house. Sometimes they're fine, sometimes they're weirdly irritable, sometimes they're quiet for a few days and then randomly pop back into the group chat like nothing happened, but it all depends on how brutal.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm too lazy to finish this video, but I hope y'all enjoyed it, you feel me? Make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video if you enjoyed it, turn on post notifications to see everything I put out, and it's your boy, we out. I'll see y'all later.
You know I'm the one I go mental. How we running this shit, need a medal. Niggas, they hit my phone, I couldn't get you.